what should be a nice spring day for prepping the garden is actually a snowy day. So I'm back inside the greenhouse trying to do work instead of being outside planting or prepping the garden at least. Greenhouse is extremely packed. I have still some lots of hanging baskets to get planted, and lots of other work that has to be done. But it snowed this morning, and I was planning on putting up my second greenhouse, but unfortunately the snow came and I didn't do it. I was hoping it would be rain, but it was snow. So it is 40 degrees right now though, and most of the snow is melted. I will probably put that greenhouse up tomorrow, and I will move a lot of these plants out into that secondary greenhouse. Tomatoes, I planted peppers, and I think that was it, and herbs, also Swiss chard. So I planted for tomatoes, I have new big dwarf and flame. Cornet de Chèvre is a pepper. Genovese basil and purple basil. I think it's called dark purple or dark opal. Sun gold and rosalita are tomatoes. Tomatillo. I can't remember what this tomatillo is, what the exact name of it is. Thyme and oregano. I already have thyme and oregano in the greenhouse, but I always plant extra for spring sales. Jalapeno, serrano, cayenne. The tomatoes that I planted that are paste tomatoes are alpaca, Amish, and Martino's Roma. I have lemon balm, caraway, more tomatoes here, purple Cherokee, brandywine, pineapple, peppers. These are 2 paprika peppers. In the middle is a sweet pepper. Ostracyclone and Leutsauer are both paprikas, and the Ajvarsky is a sweet pepper. Up here I have more tomatoes, black cherry, golden queen, and basinga, and Swiss chard, Ford Hook chard, and the red rhubarb chard, sage, parsley, and root parsley, which is new for me this year. I'm going to give that a try. So that was everything that I planted. But that's not everything. I planted one other thing. I planted peanuts, and I'm guessing based on that I was hoping. So I planted peanuts as well, and hopefully we'll get some good growth going. The sweet potatoes have been booming. I've been pulling the slips off and sticking them in dirt. I'm going to transplant these into separate containers later. I'm going to transplant this into separate containers probably tomorrow. Right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slips, and there are a whole bunch more, but they were small, so I was waiting and trying to root some geraniums from leaves. Let's see, what else? Celery root, and more potato seed coming up. 8, 9, 12, and 6. Number 6 on potato seeds are coming up. 2 on number 1, and I had 1 here on number 8 as well that came up a week ago or so, and 15 also. Sorry, 15. So that's good on the potato seeds. Still waiting for more to pop up. Let's see, asparagus. So this is asparagus. I hope that is clear. And they start out like that. They look just like little asparagus spears, but really, really thin. And when they get to a certain height, when they start to sort of fern out a little bit, I let them grow anyway. And when they fern, I start transplanting them in various places around the garden. Let's see. Oh, Okay. These have to get transplanted. Those are the hanging basket tomatoes, but okay. Skirret seeds. Skirret is great. It really does well when you see it. It's still, some of them are still coming up. So I will separate these as they get a little bit bigger, and I won't transplant all of them. I'll only transplant some. Some I'll throw in crazy places in the garden, and these are sea kale. So these are my sea kale seedlings. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far. So that's good. I ended up not getting to film the planting because at the same time that I was starting the planting, these little guys started to hatch. So I was doing a lot of running back and forth between the greenhouse and the incubator.